Happy Thursday. Football fans across the Pacific Northwest are rejoicing because Seahawk football is back. Yesterday was the first official day of training camp for the Hawks at their facility in Renton. Coach Mike Macdonald begins his first campaign as a head coach and says day one was pretty special.
Special time, man. It was really cool. We do a great job here. Everybody, all the people behind the scenes, setting up training camp and getting all the 12s out here, man. It's just like you can't take the smile off your face. Just be in this setting, in this organization, this city, these fans, our guys. So special day. It's awesome, and really just great start with the guys. And day one in the book, so a long way to go, but we're off to a good start. The rules are set up, pretty smart on how to ramp things into it, and we have tempos that we call different things that were on in terms of intensity. But for the first 5 practices or so, the tempo that you're going to see is very similar to what we had done in the spring. And then, once pads come on, things start to change a little bit. But, there's a balance there, trying to sharpen each other, but also taking care of one another at the same time. And that's what we're chasing.
The team will conduct light practices over the next 5 days before donning the pads as they prepare for their first preseason game August 10th in L.A. against the Chargers. Well, the Mariners concluded a miserable homestand to start the second half of the season with a 2-1 loss to the Angels yesterday. Luis Castillo pitched 6 shutout innings for his 4th straight quality start. Gregory Santos, though, could not hold the lead, and he actually came out of the game with a knee injury. Mitch Haniger provided the only Seattle run with his 9th homer of the season.
3-1. Deep drive to the gap. Carry. Go! Mitch Haniger ringing the bell. 9th home run. 35th RBI. 1-0 Mariners.
He needed it, and so did the club. 405 feet going out to right center.
Ground ball, it's picked by Renifo, steps on third, throws to the plate for a double play. What a fantastic play by Luis Renifo.
Those hands, he's done an amazing job at third base. That was destined to be a 3-run double. Instead, it's a double play.
Hit hard and through, a base hit into left center field. Shotwell comes home. Willie Calhoun finds a hole and ties the game. It's 1-1.
Again with another solid swing against Seattle for Willie Calhoun. Stayed on that, lines it.
Balk.
They're looking at his knee.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good. Just got him back, waited a long time to get him back. It was impressive. And he's got to take the lead.
Yep.
Line drive, left center, a base hit. That will give the Angels the lead. Kevin Pillar scores. Drury digging for second base. Robles' throw cuts down Drury by plenty. But the Angels are in front. Brandon Drury, a go-ahead base hit.
Well, the moment, and he clutched up with a base hit.
Down to their final out. Here's Luke Raley. Fly ball, center field. Mickey Moniak is there. He waits. He's got it. Say goodnight to the Mariners. Kamehameha from Carlos Estevez.
Manager Scott Servais says he hopes the upcoming road trip to Chicago and Boston will change their fortunes.
Outstanding starting pitching. I thought Luis did an awesome job. Maybe didn't have his A game today. They merely made him battle and throw a lot of pitches, but to keep the game right there, in a pretty good spot as far as having a lead when he left. He can't ask for more than that. I think, getting those final outs in these games have been difficult, but it comes down to, it's hard to win one-run games and 1-0 games, and no question about it. So, no real production in this series at all offensively. Handy big homer today. Some other guys hit some balls hard, but not much to write home about. And we're in a situation where we're not catching any breaks and we're not creating a lot of opportunities there. So I thought obviously we had a chance there in the 4th inning to put a big inning together. Locklear hits the ball really hard that Renifo makes a great play on and turns it into a double play. You look up and base load, nobody out, and you walk away with nothing. So again, I do believe that we will get this going. It's just a struggle right now. There's no question about it. Everybody that's here on a daily basis trying to grind through it, and that's all you can do. You know, you can't quit. You can't go home. The schedule won't allow you to do that, and these guys are wired the right way. You know, going out on the road now, obviously a couple big series there, and you know we got to do more offensively.
Seattle begins a weekend series with the White Sox tomorrow at 5:10 on Root Sports Northwest. For the first time since May, Seattle's no longer in first place in the American League West. Mariners have lost 14 of their last 20 games to lose a 10-game lead. Astros beat Oakland 8-1 to grab first place from Seattle. The Mariners a game back. Texas won again down in Chicago 10-2 to remain 3 games out of first place. The AppleSox struggled defensively with 5 errors and a 9-3 loss to Kamloops last night. Wenatchee starter lasted just an inning and a third, allowing 8 runs on 5 hits. Joel Norman has more on last night's hard luck loss.
The Wenatchee AppleSox had a step backwards yesterday as they fell to the Kamloops Northpaws by a 9-3 score on Wednesday night at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium. Wenatchee committed 5 errors and gave up 6 runs in the top of the second inning as the Northpaws kind of flipped the table on the Sox after being shut out on Tuesday night. They answered back with a big victory to tie up the midweek series and set up a rubber match on Thursday night. For Wenatchee, Cannon Peary led the way offensively, driving in 2 of their 3 runs. Jackson Campbell was phenomenal in relief, tossing 3 2/3 scoreless innings for his second outing this season of at least 3 scoreless innings in relief. The AppleSox will try to take the rubber match on Thursday night and go for their 10th series victory of the summer as they face the Northpaws again at 6:35. With your AppleSox update, I'm Joel Norman.
Roberto Gonzalez also contributed a couple of hits and a run last night. Listen for Joel's call on Sunny FM. That game gets underway at 6:35. Checking the Les Schwab scoreboard from last night, Edmonton and Nanaimo split 2 7-inning games. Riverhawks won the opener 7-1. The Night Owls claimed the nightcap 12-1. Bellingham beat Kelowna 10-4. Victoria edged Port Angeles 4-3. Corvallis handed Ridgefield its second straight defeat 8-6. Portland popped Springfield 15-2. Yakima Valley Walla Walla 14-8. Bend climbed past Cowlitz 6-3. Wenatchee's lead in the North second half standings is down to a game over Bellingham and remains a game and a half above Nanaimo. Victoria, Port Angeles, and Edmonton are still within the stalking distance at 7 and 8. The 2024 Summer Olympics competitions are already underway in Paris, while the opening ceremony is set for tomorrow. While NBC and Peacock have you covered in the U.S. for all your Olympic coverage, LocalTel is helping viewers even more. Starting Saturday, LocalTel is turning on continuous coverage on channels 31 and 32. Subscribers with the expanded cable will have access to that additional coverage. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.